I guess it wouldn't be surprising if this series of short films tracing the history of Bethlem in 5 pots, jars and other ceramic objects ended up being colloquially known as A Potted History of Bethlem. And in this third episode, the subject of our attention is literally a potty, or a slipper bedpan. You'll be pleased to hear I'm not going to go into granular detail about the use and functionality of this item. I'm sure that kind of history has already been written and commented upon. Instead, I want to connect it with the 19th and early 20th century history of Bethlem, at which time the hospital was located at its third site in St George's Fields, south of the River Thames, and the present-day location of the Imperial War Museum. So let's take a closer look at it. This bedpan was specifically intended for the use of patients, and instructions for their comfort in using it are printed inside, as I hope you can see. Now, it may be difficult to fully appreciate this from the vantage point of the 21st century, but the provision of bedpans like this one to Bethlem patients signalled the height of luxury in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. In previous centuries, Bethlem's patients' rooms were simply furnished with straw and more or less regularly mucked out. So this bedpan is a sign of how far the 19th century hospital had come, not only in terms of hygiene, but also in terms of respect for the human dignity of its patients. Flushing loos and ensuite rooms would come later, but at the start of the 20th century, the provision of overnight bedpans like this one were part and parcel of a set of facilities which reminded visiting journalists of those of a private hotel.